the CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. This is CBS 2 News at 5 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to CBS 2 News at 5. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Paul Majors. Police say a plot to unleash a massacre at South Pasadena High School was viable, but the campus is now safe following the arrest of 2 teenage suspects yesterday. Police investigators say the teens plan to target 3 specific teachers and randomly attack as many students as possible. No specific date was set for the massacre, but police say the students had gone to great lengths to research weapons and tactics. Investigators say alert school officials saved lives by reporting the teenagers. But how do you know when they're at risk to themselves or others? CBS 2's Lori Perez spoke to an expert about the warning signs.
After hearing of the suspected mass shooting plot at a South Pasadena school, some parents, spending the last days of summer with their kids, are a little less eager for the school bell.
The first reaction goes inside that, oh my God, what's happening here?
To hear this, it makes you a little more nervous.
Maybe nervous not only about other students, but sometimes if your own student is at risk of being harmed or doing harm. The South Pasadena plot was foiled by attentive school leaders. Experts say you should be watching for warning signs in your child and their friends. Be aware if they're spending more time alone or being even more volatile than teens often are.
If you ask them about their activities, they get extremely irritable, not just the regular annoying, stop it, mom, stop it, dad. But they're really upset when you ask them details. That's another warning sign as well.
More obvious are aggressive or threatening comments on social media. Dr. Judy is a Pepperdine University professor and clinical psychologist.
Parents just have to not be afraid of the difficult questions, and if they see something alarming, ask that teen directly, what did you mean by this? I saw this on your social media. Tell me why you put this comment down. And if they still feel like they couldn't engage the teen, that's when the parents have to make the really hard decision of telling an authority.
Of course, you won't have anything to tell if you don't know what's going on. Dr. Ho says parents need to be vigilant. That means knowing every social media site your child is on, knowing every password, and letting them know you will be checking to see what they write and who they connect with. She says none of that is optional.
Oftentimes parents are wanting to shy away from really actually putting boundaries on their teens. They want to be seen as the good parent, the supportive parent. They may not see this as the same thing, but actually the most supportive parent is a parent that really puts their boundaries in place for the teen.
The other component of this news tonight is that some students themselves might be nervous about returning to school after hearing about the shooting plot. Dr. Ho says parents can reassure their kids by talking about the people and the measures in place to keep them safe at school. I'm Lori Perez, CBS 2 News.
And stay with CBS 2 News as we continue to follow the developments in this story. Coming up at 6.